So the challenges in collecting data are so diverse, dependent on a place. I'll give you one example that might be surprising to hear. Here's a problem we faced on romantic partner violence as part of a national index of violence in romantic partnerships for Israel. So we went about collecting data. We used a pretty sophisticated online survey tool, which allows people to, with the press of the button, turn it into something that looks like a newspaper, which allows recording answers and voice masking the answers, everything to create the intimacy and sense of cybersecurity necessary for people to answer very intimate and difficult questions in a truthful way. So it had to be online. You can't call somebody's home and ask them about domestic violence. And we distribute it to Haredi men and Haredi women, to ultra-Orthodox men and women. We discover that there's something called a kosher internet in Haredi society. There basically is a guy whose job is to determine which bits of content are acceptable or not acceptable to be distributed to smartphones, tablets, etc. In ultra-Orthodox society. And he deemed this survey not appropriate. So eventually, we tried to reach him. And we realized that the only way to collect the data is to convince the rabbi that is responsible for him that this is an appropriate thing to distribute via ultra-Orthodox networks. We were not able to convince him. So we were not able to get the sample. Every data task has its own challenges, and that's why data collection is not a technical process and not a science. It's an art which requires flexibility and very practical, on your feet thinking.